Welcome to the Career Education Instructor webinar. Being a master educator is a lifelong commitment to continuing one's education. Even the title, Master Educator, denotes a higher standard of teaching and learning. There are many approaches, characteristics, and responsibilities a master educator must learn in order to adorn this title. However, each educator masters these approaches, characteristics, and responsibilities at different times, depending on each person's strengths and abilities. Motivator, coach, mentor, friend, disciplinarian, teacher, entertainer. Do these roles sound familiar? These are some of the many roles of master educators. While the roles of educators stretch far beyond job descriptions, it is important for educators to always uphold the mission and vision of the school. Learning and living out the mission and vision of an organization brings consistency and camaraderie to the work environment. What makes a master educator great? Let's hear what two former students had to say. Dedication requires constant learning and a true thirst for knowledge, the parents of credibility. These catalysts help make great master educators. We will also discuss many more career-enhancing attributes throughout this webinar. Time management. At times, it can be difficult to teach students because of the multiple roles educators perform. There are often challenges that occur during the day, which can negatively affect daily plans. Interruptions, waiting, and procrastination. Learn to manage your time effectively and use tools to help keep track of important tasks that need to be accomplished. Focusing on the P's and Q's can also improve time management skills. For example, plan each day. Prioritize tasks. Determine peak times for certain activities. Practice event control and time management behavior. Replace ideas of perfection with more realistic goals. Now for the cues. Understand that quantity isn't as important as quality. Determine what quirks work for you. Analyzing your teaching practices will help you discover unique and effective teaching attributes. Set time frames and quit when the project has reached its time limit. Authority, order, and self-confidence. With experience comes the ability to control the class environment by demonstrating authority, order, and self-confidence.
Everyone has a bad day now and then. A student may come late to class or be in a cranky mood. Sometimes disagreements will occur among students or between a teacher and a student. We call these situational barriers, difficult or unusual events that are, for the most part, they're temporary. But what about a student who behaves in a difficult manner consistently, Sean?
Well, we call this a chronic barrier to learning, and it can really adversely affect the rest of the class. In both situational and chronic barrier situations, it's the educator's role to get the learner back on track without ridicule or embarrassment. Through it all, however, the educator must project the best possible professional image.
By establishing credibility and authority, the educator will be more effective at maintaining order and control in the classroom, and her professionalism will earn her the respect of her students.
Here are a few self-confidence builders. Like and accept yourself. Unconditionally. Be clear about your own values. Be true to yourself. Never compromise your integrity. Enjoy your uniqueness. Practice self-control. Work step by step toward desired goals. Become an expert. Make a commitment to excellence. Avoid the enemies of human happiness. Take action to overcome the doubt, worry, and fear. At all times, master educators must present a professional attitude. Standing by the ethical standards of the beauty school will ultimately make the learning environment free of prejudice and unethical behavior. Consistently showing up to work on time, preferably early, and being prepared demonstrates professional master educator behavior. Employers and students want to know that they can depend on you. Be flexible, willing to adapt to any situation, and always promote a team atmosphere.
Welcome to Milady's Master Educator webinar series, The Teaching Plan and Learning Environment. We will review 4 key elements that can have a positive effect on the learning environment. Number 1, preparation. Planning is necessary in ensuring that the class objectives will be met. Number 2, setting the tone. Learn the best practices for effective learning. Number 3, the first day of class is the ideal time for educators to establish a rapport with students and set expectations. Number 4, student testimonials. Experienced students can be a benefit when discussing the orientation process. You make all the difference. As a master educator, it is helpful to reflect on our individual educational journeys to better understand the mindset of students. Do you remember your first day of beauty school? What feelings did you have about your career choice? Starting something new can bring about a variety of mixed emotions: nervous, happy, unsure, indecisive, ambitious, scared, excited, and motivated. These emotions are common among students attending a new school for the first time. Can you relate to any of these facial expressions? Perhaps you experience a little educating anxiety prior to facilitating a class. Mapping out a course of action is a proactive approach to preventing butterflies in the stomach. Planning can improve classroom dynamics and student participation. Scheduling interactive learning activities can decrease behavioral issues and positively impact the quality of education being provided. Spending time planning the workday can reduce the stress of last-minute preparation. As a result, educators are better organized and have more enthusiasm to share with the class. It is the responsibility of the educator to set the tone for the class prior to the first day of facilitation. During each class, strive to be motivating. No one likes a boring class. Brainstorm ways to make classes inviting, comfortable, safe, and motivating for students. Let's take a look at how an educator may conduct student orientation on the first day. The first day of school calls for red carpet treatment. Take time to greet each student by shaking their hands and introducing yourself. This will help relax those students who may feel a little nervous. Shaking each student's hand also shows your appreciation of their commitment to pursuing their education in beauty. Welcome to New Student Orientation. I'm so excited that you've chosen a career in beauty. There are many exciting avenues one can take within the beauty industry. Salon and spa, education, and freelance are 3 examples of industry career choices. Whether you're interested in aesthetics, makeup artistry, nail artistry, or hair cutting, or are undecided, everyone has one goal in common. The common goal is to be successful. We will cover many different subjects,